Yo everyone, welcome to Amps, Pedals and Pickups. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this, but I'm going to take a look at Neural Amp Modeler. Now yes, there's tons of videos, but this really needs to be put into context against all the other amp sim reviews that I've been doing this month. Now if you've been living under a rock, Neural Amp Modeler is essentially open source and free amp capturing technology. So just like a Kemper or Quad Cortex, you have your amp rigged up, you feed it a whole bunch of tones, you get an output file, and bang, you now have that amp captured inside of your DAW. Did I mention all of this is free and super high quality? I've downloaded a bunch of NAMM packs from ToneHunt. I've done a mix here. Let's check out the sound quality that you can pull out of NAMM, and then we'll do a walkthrough through these amp packs. So it's no surprise to anyone that NAMM was going to sound fantastic in a mix. Anytime that I've done an amp capture, the sound quality of the real amp versus the NAMM capture, it is so good. It is like shockingly good. On top of this, ToneHunt.org, you don't need to do any of your own capturing. You can just go to ToneHunt, download people's profiles. It is just insane that we have this ecosystem at our fingertips. So I've downloaded a couple packs. Let's check them out. The first one I got is for a friend of the show, Ed's Mirror Profiles pack. It's his Mark III. It's his free. He sells the full suite of this, which I'll leave links down below, but it's great. You can download this completely off ToneHunt. And in the spirit of DIY and sort of that sort of thing, I've downloaded the Nembrini Tube Screamer pedal because I find that this will just pair with all the packs that I'm doing. The IR that I'm using, it's a GGD Gold stack, and the preset is a fine place to start. I don't know, I just chose it. I just make it up as I go along. It sounds good. We'll leave the Tube Screamer off. Everything is sort of zeroed out. This is what the Mirror Profiles Mark III sounds like on its own. we should probably talk about the NAMM player in general. Input gain, your gate threshold, bass, middle, treble, and your output volume. Super basic stuff. And then your toggles down here. You can switch the gate off and on. You can switch the EQ stack off and on. And then you can also normalize your tones so that when you're flicking through tones, you can have a consistent volume. You can load your own IR here. I typically do it elsewhere, but you can do it in here. That's totally fine. And then we'll be flicking through some packs later. You just get this free one with Ed's one, but I'll show you I'll show you how arrows work. What an amazing thing. So let's flick that tube screamer on. I didn't want to go overboard with the level, but let's cook it a little bit. Let's get in the kitchen. Drop C sharp, I can't do that stuff, boys. So here's where I landed. I ended up turning that tube screamer off. The input gain, I took all the way down. It's not off, it's just -20 as it says on the screen. Treble, just touched it a little bit down, but I also took the volume pedal or the volume knob a little bit down on this just to not be smashing the capture with so much gain on the way in, and then we can get a nice sort of completely different sound out of the same capture. I really like that Neural Amp Modeler has that ability to clean up super well. Alright, I'm going to leave a link to all these packs below, but let's take a look at this next pack here. You can see there is a ton of captures here in this 5150 block letter pack. And if we expand, we can sort of see some great naming convention there. So we can skip the green channel. You don't need the green channel stuff. Let's go straight to the red channel. Mate, once again, I'm going to keep saying it. This stuff is free. It's out there. The quality is just so good. I'm just lost for words. I'm just super thankful that there's passionate people out there doing this sort of stuff. But anyway, so that's what this first one. Let's just sift through. And obviously, you can just go left and right and sift through all the ones. So it's great that they've named that. They obviously know this is the experience of like cruising the amp sim. So good naming convention there. Check out this one. We just call this series Man Chugs while I just go through all these different sims. Anyway, they are just endless. They sound so good. Let's try and find something a little bit different. Chainsaw ones probably sound disgusting. Normally, I would say that's disgusting, but it's faithful to the chainsaw sound, so they've done a good job there. Unboosted. I guess unboosted means we can add our own boost. I don't know what else there is to say. There's just so many packs out there. There's just an endless amount of discovery you can find. There's no excuse to be getting average guitar tones in this day and age. And the last pack here we'll check out is the Drewhast LBX high gain pack with the Deadwell duality pedal. The bastard got one of them. I still don't have one. Let's not waste time. It goes straight to the red channel. Everything's off. Everything's zeroed in. How's this bad boy sounding? So it's the LBX. The duality has different modes on it, so this is the blue mode. We'll check this one out. Flick over to the next one. Then might as well do a comparison with the red. Sounds awesome. It is so good. And man, this stuff fits into a mix super well. So we have it. That's my look at Neural Amp Modeler. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of the platform. I think it sounds fantastic. It's free. It's open source. The community aspect of it is very, very good. There's really nothing to lose. There's some creature comforts I would love to see there. Like you can only do mono. I wish you could do stereo at the moment. It just makes mixing a little bit easier. But I can't ask this stuff of an open source community project. I can ask this stuff when I'm paying $100 for a plugin, but for a community thing, it'll come when it comes, if it ever comes. Hopefully it comes one day. Those things can wait. That's totally fine. See, I'll throw up my scores on screen, but yeah, huge fan of this. Nothing to lose. It's free. It's definitely one of the best free options at the moment. It's probably the best capturing option at the moment. Regardless of free or paid, I really prefer NAMM as a capturing platform. Maybe something will come along and dethrone it at some point in time, but right now, my capturing platform of choice, gold star for Neural Amp Modeler. But you know, in the grand scheme of things, NAMM is like a relatively new project. This stuff is just going to get better and better and better. And Steve, the creator, is so down with the community. He's always asking stuff, trying to figure out how to make things better. So great project. And like I said, you got nothing to lose. Go check it out. There's tons of great stuff to check out. As always, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. You're an absolute legend, and I'll catch you on the next sim review. See ya.